strapping lads and ladies. I hope thou hast had a most wonderful evening, and hast filled thyself with much scrumptious bellywork. I am Lady Lyons, and for many long years I was kept trapped in the castle Dangerous, nothing but a poor damsel in distress. While others were free to go about their lives, I was held in captivity with no chance of escape. Many brave and goodly knights of the Round Table came to my rescue, but the evil Red Knight slew them all. The Red Knight was my captor, who had been put under an evil spell cast by the wretched Queen Morgana Le Fay, that made him the mightiest man in the world. One day, around noon, I was sitting in the castle when I heard the blast of a horn that echoed loudly off the castle walls. I ran to the window, and thither, to my surprise, saw the knight Beaumains, with whom rode no other than my sister, the Lady Lynette. People came running from the tents and pavilions to see who dared challenge the Red Knight of the Red Lawns. Lady Lynette noticed me at the window and pointed. I waved, and the knight Beaumains turned to me and bowed low. The Red Knight then galloped in and challenged Beaumains to a fight. I watched from the window as they charged at each other. When they hit, their horses died on impact. They lay stunned for a time until both slowly stood up and slashed at each other with their swords until the lawn was stained with blood. Beaumains, the Red Knight, begged for mercy when he was near death, but Beaumains refused. Finally, after much of Lady Lynette's begging, Beaumains spared the Red Knight's life. 10 days later, after he had recovered, Sir Gareth, for that was Beaumains' true name, came to meet me in the castle Dangerous. But when he came, I slammed the door in his face and leaned out of the window crying, "Go away, Beaumains, go away, knight of the kitchen. When you are a noble knight of noble birth, you shall have my love, but not before." In response, he turned and galloped away into the forest, accompanied by his dwarf. But my sister came and scolded me, saying that he was more than he seemed. I then called my brother and sent him after Sir Gareth. I told him to steal Sir Gareth's dwarf while Sir Gareth slept. He did my will, and when they came riding back, I again welcomed Sir Gareth, but this time as my protector in love. He replied that he would stay the night at the castle as my guest, but not my love. I became furious at this, but kept my temper and made a feast in his honor. But at night, when he slept, I sent my maiden with a greatsword to slay him. Then, in the morning, assuming Sir Gareth to be either dead or greatly wounded, I rode away to Camelot and asked King Arthur to hold a tournament in his honor. Ashamed and disappointed about my actions, I rode away from Camelot and promised myself I would never follow evil magic again. Anon, Sir Gaheris, Gareth's brother, and I were married. I thank thee for coming and hearing my tale. Let us raise our chalices in thankfulness to God for providing us with a warm shelter and plenty of candyman and civet to fill our tummies. Huzzah! Huzzah! Go thy way, and perchance we may meet